Alright, we started at 5:30. It was warmer at 5:30 than it is now. Here's the system I use. This is filling up with water, and this is auto shut off. Can get more water, and it's filling the tank up. You notice when you see the pressure. Now it goes on, and you can hear it. Getting water, and here's the float valve. Stops. So all 550s come with a 30-gallon tank and the auto shut off, and we're given a free pole during the show. So that's totally unique to SimPole. The auto shut off, and then this, and then you can tie it to the same battery, and this runs the pump. And the reason why I did it separate, because sometimes you fill this up at home and you don't need this on. I could tie all this together, but I decided to do it separate. And then this is the hydro unit that works for solar cells. Okay, now the pump's on. We're doing construction clean, and I looked online, wanted to get something cheaper than cement off, and I found this Mean Clean industrial concrete and motor dissolver. Fantastic. 100% biodegradable, non-hazardous to equipment, eco-friendly. It does kind of burn your hands a little bit, or your face, so be careful. That's why I got glasses on. And you're supposed to put it on and let it sit. It can sit for 8 hours. So I absolutely love it, because it's a little greasy. And what I want to do is I want to come back with the razor blade. You see how that's already, how much the stucco has tore that up, and that's how you get scratches. I don't know if you can see that. It's all kind of tore up. And here's the other side. So when you're doing construction clean, you want to change the blade a lot. Anyways, this clean stuff really seems to dissolve it. And what I did last time, I put it on, and it's starting to dry up in the sun, and it's real greasy, but they said put it on, you can see how greasy it is. So, and it worked real good. So what I'm doing this time is I'm going to wet it all down. They say not to wet it until you're done, but well, I'm pretty much done now. This has been sitting for for almost a half an hour. So what I'm going to do is scrub it off. Doesn't pull off the paint. All right. So, and then turn the water off. What I'll do now is, it's soapy, real soapy. So I'll come back with the blade, and you can see, you can't hear it. All right, so there I hit a piece of stucco. But it slides so easy, and I don't think I'll get scratches. We'll look at this after we're done, but see how the blade just goes right underneath? Slides real good. You might get by without blading at all if you just have stucco, but they have paint on this. Anyways, you can see how nice this glides. So you pull off whatever stucco that's there. There's the paint. Gone. I'll pull that off later. So make sure it's clean. Then I think that's it. All right, now what I'll come back. This is probably the fastest house we've ever done. This is my little tucker brush that I experimented with the rinse bar inside, but I'm beginning to go back to what I did 83 years. I mean, excuse me. in 1983, just using the Tucker brush without any fan jets or without any water bar, just with pencil jets. It's crazy. I'm going back to what I've originally used, but you can see this is real soapy and it dries perfectly clean. So we get all the frames. And construction clean is definitely the hardest thing to do. Especially when they got stucco all over. They put paint in the stucco here, and that's how they put it on. And okay, so now we rinse it. So all my life since I've been 16, learned how to wash windows at 17 from the brothers. I always try different chemicals and research on Google. In fact, all of SimPole was found this on Google, even my suppliers. Anyways, this is a SimPole, and you can see how nice. I'll go ahead and put this so you can see it online. And this year, what we're going to be starting on our website is a help page. So every job I do, we're going to have a help page in how I do it. And that's one advantage of you don't have to have simple equipment to gain the experience of what I've done for 45 years. All right, so we go back to this one. With easy. And it's weird how it's drying there. And look at it. Okay, I'm gonna give it a scrub. And that's what I had to find out. If it dries, will it come off? And it does. So we'll wet it down, get it all nice and soapy, get a lot of the stucco off with the cleaner. And it doesn't hurt the side of the building here. You can see how it's dissolving everything. Turn the water off. I always like pulling my hoses, so I go to the hose. And we did that house last time with no ladder. Now the problem would be this one is I'm going to have to get this cleaned up here. So I'll put the stuff on the brush and let it soak and get it all done. I don't do ladders. And if you want to put a ladder on the side of a mountain like that, go ahead, but count me out. Okay, so we go back here. Still recording. You can go up, 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 and it's just, it slides so nice. You see how that bends? See, most of it's off, so I don't really worry about it, you know, as far as you're not hearing anything, no paint. So maybe I could probably get by without even blading. So the next ones I'll try just to clean, but there's still some paint on it. But I don't mind blading if I can blade without scratching. And it seems like this material helps you blade without scratching. Now see, there's a thing. You see that it didn't take that off, but the razor blade pulls it right off. Now on the inside, we're using Goof Off and lacquer thinner, and a little soap and a bronze wool pad, and that's getting 90% of the stuff off there. All right, set it down. So this is construction clean using a type of cement remover. I ordered it online, picked it up at Home Depot. They don't stock it. And the reason why I didn't have to pay shipping, about 30 bucks. Alright, so what we're doing now is scrubbing.